Yo, what's up, everyone? My name is Dom, and we're going to talk about unusual options activity. All right, let's kick it off with the disclaimer. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only. The statements made in this programming are solely the opinion of the show and are not a specific inducement to make an investment. One must perform their own due diligence and realize that all investments carry risk. There's no guarantee of profit. All right, everyone. First one I want to bring up is REAL, the real. Now, this stock was down huge today, about 18%. I think they reported earnings last night or this morning. It looks like the earnings weren't too bad, but I'm really interested in this one. Well, first off, because if you look at these September calls here, the 15 strike call, there's about 10,000 contracts traded there, open interest of about 695. Now, I decided to go with the 12.5 strike here because if you look, the 15 strike call is pretty far out of the money here. That's about $1.75 out of the money. That is a pretty low probability trade for the stock to be above 15 on expiration. Now, obviously, if the stock has a big pop tomorrow, the 15 calls are going to move up nicely. But I decided to go with the 12.5 strike call, a little bit in the money call here, lower risk to reward. So a lower return on investment, but also a higher probability trade, and we earn more on this option if the stock moves up $1 versus on the 12.5 strike versus the 15 strike. And I'm kind of just looking for this one to make a 1 to 2 day bounce here because this was a pretty brutal sell-off here into these earnings. Now, after these earnings. Now, another reason why I like this stock is because if you look, this is last earnings here, reported on May 10th. Now, the stock had a significant sell-off for about 3 days. The first day here, it had a huge sell-off here and kept selling off. Now, why I like this a lot is because the last earnings report, it's sold off heavily and rebounded almost to regain all of those gains from the previous earnings report. Now, if you look here, it looks like after the last earnings report, we got down to this 13 level here, and we bounced immediately all the way back up to this 22 level here. Now, this stock, same kind of scenario here. They reported earnings. The stock had a huge sell-off, down 18% today, and we are at the same level here that it approached on the last earnings sell-off. So I am playing this one for a technical reason. And just playing the history here that, last sell-off, it made a nice bounce here. So we're giving ourselves a little bit of time here. We could have some more selling pressure over the next couple of days. But it looks like at this 12 to 13 support here, we have at this $12 to $13 level, we have some really nice support here, even going back here earlier in the year. Earlier last year, we had some nice support at this 12.5 level. We came down at this last earnings report, came down to this 13 level. We're just at that 13 level now. So I'm playing this one for a little bit of a bounce here, mostly on technical reasons. So next one I want to bring up is AMD. Now, this stock has been extremely frustrating. I brought this one up on the channel before, probably around this 90 level. I have a lot of stock in AMD, and I'm not sure if you guys have been following this one, but the stock broke out, ran all the way up to $122 a share, and I've been riding it to the shit house back to 106. So, a little bit frustrating here. I've been trading the options up, traded the options on the way down a little bit as well. So we've been able to take some nice profit, but I wish I would have sold the stock around the 120 level, and I would be willing to get back in now, but I kind of been holding a stock, trading the options on the way up and down. Now, there has been a huge amount of activity in AMD. I will warn everybody, this is a Reddit meme stock here. So, synonymous with the way they buy calls and everything. Extremely short term here. You can see all of this volume here just stacking up. They're buying these far out of the money calls here. Now, there is also some institutions stepping in here, I think, because of the order size here. Some of these Reddit traders cannot put on $300,000-$400,000 option trades here. Maybe they can, if they got rich from Bitcoin or something, but I don't think they'd be doing that. So this is not just a retail trade here. There's a lot of institutions getting in here, and I think there's a lot of fundamental reason for this stock to be at $122 a share, considering how much market share they're taking from Intel, and considering that this stock has pretty much traded sideways for a while now, except for this breakout. So, thanks for everyone who's been subscribing. I really appreciate it. Make sure to keep the subscribing up. Make sure to share this video with somebody who loves to trade or who's trying to learn how to trade. Make sure to leave a subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Make sure to shoot a like so I know to keep making more videos like this. And we'll see you in the next one.